If NATO nations were to come under attack, Norway's border would be one red line. It's perhaps apt then that the alliance's biggest exercise to be carried out in a decade is underway in the country, with Hasselmoen Camp 2 hours from Oslo, the starting point. Over the years, Hasselmoen has acted as everything from a refugee hostel to even a place for artists to come on weekend retreats. But for the last 2.5 weeks, around 2,100 NATO personnel have made it their base, and 1,600 of them are British. They have been deployed here under exercise Trident Juncture, 31 nations testing their ability to defend against an attack. It took British forces just 7 days to assemble alongside their Danish and Polish allies, proof, the British contingent commander says, of Britain's capability, resolve and honour of treaty commitments.
It's just vital that we can show that certainly within Europe and within NATO's borders we can deploy a significant force over a significant distance of 2,500 kilometres and be ready to fight at the end of it. We've prosecuted a multimodal deployment by rail, air, road and ferry. We're here in one piece and we're ready to go.
Soldiers from the Royal Irish and Duke of Lancaster's regiment have used their days since their arrival in Norway, acclimatising to their new surroundings.
As a light royal infantry company, on exercise Trident Juncture, we assess our likely tasks will be to clear through the many woods and forests in Norway. So it's very important that we get this nailed down and we make sure that every man, every NCO, every officer knows their role in the attack and can run through it fluidly and effectively.
The conditions aren't as severe as, say, up in the Arctic Circle, but if we had to deploy this capability, we have the opportunity to train and make sure that we understand how that works. And it's just having more strings to your bow rather than actually entering this type of theatre blind.
With a total 50,000 personnel taking part, logisticians have a task on their hands. Hasselmoen's huge field storage area holds the rations, fuel and clothing British troops will need in order to battle not just the enemy, but the harsh climate. The Royal Logistic Corps will drive supplies 2 hours north to deliver to ground troops. And in sub-zero temperatures, the risk of black ice has made vehicle suitability a focus. This is a driving track just outside the camp. And basically the military are here today to be put through their paces to make sure that when they make their move north, they know what to do if they encounter really icy conditions like this. With temperatures regularly dropping below zero, black ice is common. For us Brits, used to milder climates, this specialised circuit is invaluable.
Steering the wrong way to get at the same time.
Steinar Meyer runs the training here.
If you look at the tires when he goes down there, you can see now he's going the right way, and then it starts sliding, and then it should take the wheels the other way, but it doesn't do that. He tries even more. And when you lose control, you have to accept that I have lost control and just release the brakes and let it go. They learn and they will be better and better every time.
And you know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, then try again, until eventually you crack it.
There's a lot of difference between a little bit of speed makes to how the vehicle reacts on the slippery surface. So just adding 5 miles an hour doubles your stopping distance. I was quite surprised by that. I didn't see that coming.
This was an ideal opportunity. Obviously, 4 Brigade have put this on for us with the guys here from Norway, and yeah, it's a good experience. I learnt a lot.
The training is so popular, 100 soldiers a day deployed on exercise Trident Juncture are being put through the 3-hour course.
If we can avoid one accident during the exercise, this is worth the money. Norway has the lowest casualties in traffic in the world, comparing with the number of people living in the country. Having so many army vehicles on the roads, we are hoping that we will get as few as possible accidents.